Hi everyone, this is Laura and welcome to my channel. Today I'd like to showcase a particular die and also share with you some project ideas that I used so far for this die. I have a feeling I am you're going to get tired of seeing this die with me, guys, because I am just so thrilled and so excited about this die. Before I do get to that, though, I just want to remind you guys that Diamond Dies is now carrying all their new dies. So you want to go over to the Diamond Die store and check these awesome new dies out. You're going to love them. Have I steered you wrong yet? Absolutely none. Um, Also, we're still conducting our monthly Make It with Diamond Dies giveaway. So go on over to the Diamond Dies YouTube channel for more information on that, and also to their Facebook page. And basically, guys, all you're going to do is, if you've already purchased a die from Diamond Dies, you're going to make these awesome projects of yours as long as they're new. Anything, whether it's anything you want to make using those dies, share it with us over at the Facebook page or on the Diamond Dies YouTube channel. Let them know on the YouTube channel that you created and made a video, and Dee will go on over and check out your video. Make sure it's a new project. And for every video or picture that you post on Facebook, um, for every video that you do make or picture that you do post, you will gain an entry to that giveaway. And at the end of the month, she will announce the winners, and you will win either a die or a gift certificate to the store, which will then create more dies with more projects for you to make and more chances to win. So it's like an ongoing win-win, and I just love it. I love that idea. Also, if you do happen to purchase a die over at Diamond Dies and use my coupon code, you will receive 10% off your final purchase. So please do remember to use my coupon code. Thanks, Laura. And all purchases over $35, you will be entitled to free shipping, and that is for US and international um, customers. So that's a super wonderful um, thing to have. Yeah, especially for the international customers. Awesome, awesome. Uh, so let me share with you guys the die that I wanted to showcase. It is called Laura's Little Purse. Yes, and here she is. You know what? Let me bring my camera down. It'll be a lot easier. Yes, guys. This is the die. It is called Laura's Little Purse. And yes, it is close and dear to my heart because Dee named it after me. Yay! Thank you so much, Dee. That was like a really big surprise. I've mentioned this with the new release video that I made. I had drew out this purse and used it on a project, and Dee had asked me if I wouldn't mind sending her a sketch of how I did the Mother's Day bags. And I sent her the sketch and the template, and she made a die of it, and I was so thrilled. I was tickled pink um, that she had used that die. So that's where this beautiful baby came from. And I also used my sugar plum dies and my aster, no, just the sugar plum dies. And that's these guys right here. And this is a new flower set die. These are both part of the new release that just came to Diamond Dies, as well as these. So you guys really need to go check this out. And also Janice, who is Cleaner Jan here on YouTube, she made a video. I did not make my flower videos yet, guys, my tutorials. I'm so sorry on how to put these flowers together. However, Janice did make a sugar plum tutorial, how to create these flowers and how to put them together. And that, guys, that's just one of many, many ways that you can use these dies. But she did an awesome video. It's probably so close to what I had in mind that I'm not even going to do a video of how to put these flowers together. I just want you guys to go over to Janice's channel and check her video out, because that's how awesome her tutorial is. I will be doing some tutorials on some flower making at a later date, and it's just a different version on how to make these flowers. Just easy peasy, just for my subbies to kind of get an idea of how to put these together. And I'll be doing that at some point this week, as well as my stand-up goodie box card that I made, which I still haven't done a tutorial for. And I promised you guys, but I'm going to get to it. Just got my PC back last week, so I'm a little behind on catching up on messages and videos and all that good stuff, plus school shopping. Oh, I'm not even going to go there. So I took the pocketbook, Laura's Little Purse die, album die, and instead of using it for an album, which look, I have 2 albums already that I'm making, that I will be sharing with you soon. But what I wanted to share here was what I did basically was I just took some cereal boxes, because they're nice and thick. Well, most of them are. And I covered it up with design paper. And this is what it's going to look like once you do that. Oops, I have it on the wrong side, guys. So what I did was I covered it up with pattern paper on both sides. And it would look like that once you did that. Then what I did was I created these tabs also out of cereal boxes. Oh, I also wanted to mention that Olga Vasquez, who's also a design team member, did something very similar. Her and I, we were both with sharing the same brain waves, and she made goodie bags also out of her dye. And you want to go check out her project, guys, because she did a beautiful, beautiful take on this, using this purse dye and making goodie bags out of hers. Mine is just slightly different, but yet the same concept and the same idea, just a little bit of a twist, where she used cardstock, I used a chipboard and cereal boxes, because what I wanted to do was I wanted to create a goodie bag that was extremely strong and sturdy, so that after you get your goodies, you can also use it for storage or organizing, whatever you guys wanted to use it for. And let me share with you first what I created. And this is my take on my little project here. This is a goodie box in the shape of a purse. What I did was I put the tabs in, as I shared with you. I glued them all down after I covered them with paper. Then I distressed everything with my Vintage Photo Distress Inks by Tim Holtz. And as you can see, it's a really nice size. I do have these plastic clear bags that are goodie bags, and you can also tie it up, put some ribbon. They're not too big. They're the size of an A2 card. And I just put it in here. And the reason I used these clear bags was because I did not join it on the corners, and so if I didn't want anything to fall out. But you can most certainly adapt this to your needs, and if you wanted to, cover it entirely, you could do that. This was my first go at it, so I really didn't think about that. I just wanted to make it look pretty, and I wanted something that the recipient of this, I'm going to say goodie purse, the recipient of this would not only have a nice presentation for goodies, but maybe they can also sit this on their desk and utilize it in other ways. And this was inspired to me by Marla H. Hi, Marla. Marla is a dear, sweet friend of mine. Most of you know her. And her and I basically on the same brain pattern here. We want to create things and give things that don't just take up space but have a purpose to them, and that's where I went with this concept. So I covered this up with lace, as you can see here, and I glued it all down. Then I used this Venice trim here that I had in my stash. Um, I know it was gifted to me. I just can't remember because I forgot to write the name on the bag. I'm so sorry, but if you know who you are, thank you so much for this trim, because I just love it. And I've hoarded it for so long because I loved it so much that it is only now that I'm bringing it out of my happy vault. Then to that, I added some silver bling on the bottom, and I did cover the whole entire box with the bling. Then I'm not sure if you can tell, but to the little flower centers on this trim, I added some of my silver flat pack metallic little 6 millimeter pearls. And I also did that all the way around on the back as well. This flower here was also gifted to me, and I loved the feathers and the playfulness of the feathers, and the fact that the center was also silver. So I glued that there. This trim here that I used to kind of make it look like a little latch on the bag was gifted to me by Jackie, who's Scrapping Latina. Another item I've had in my happy vault forever. She had sent me this so long ago, and I've just had it in my happy vault this whole entire time, and I'm using it now. And then I added to this, I added this nice little peach colored flat back flower center, and again the bling on top. On the handle, I added some more of those metallic flat back pearls for decoration. And this is what I wanted to share with you guys. I love the way this came out, and I hope this camera is going to pick up what I did to these flowers. I don't know if you guys are familiar with liquid pearls. I just love my liquid pearls. Now, I don't use them nearly as much as I need to, but OMG, do I love this stuff. So again, a little piece of this trim here that came with all these beautiful sequins and bling and silver. I added this little flat back pearl here, some more flat back pearls. And then for the flowers, what I did was, and this was what I meant by seeing Sharon's tutorial. The way I put them together, these are both the Sugar Plum flower die sets by Diamond Dies. And you see the size of the flowers? I sure hope you can pick up on that liquid pearl. I decided to make them in white and leave them in white, something I've never done before. I always think I have to have color, but I really wanted to try to make something kind of dainty and pretty and elegantish, if that's a word. These flowers I made using Sharon's tutorial. Basically, you cut them out, you wet them, you scrunch them up, and then you start layering. And you take 3 of one size and 3 of another size. And I did that here. And then after I glued them down, what I did was I went back, and again, I'm really sorry this camera is not going to pick up the effect as much as it could. But what I did was I went on the very outside of each petal, and I used this liquid pearls on the tips of the leaves. Not only did it give it a beautiful, beautiful color, but it also added dimension because they dry like pearls. And so you have all this that looks like icing and frosting all over these flowers, and it's just gorgeous. And then of course, because the color is pearlescent, it really gives it a gorgeous shine. Now in this flower I did something a little different. This one I did not using Janice's tutorial. This one, did I say Sharon before? Oh, Janice's tutorial. That's how I made these two. This one I just manipulated the petals and glued them together. And then after I did that, I just came back with the liquid pearls and put lots of tiny, teeny little dots all over, just to again give it some texture. And I am so loving the way that came out. And then I added some little resin flowers that I had in my stash in peach. And there's one, because the paper that I used was a scrap piece of paper, a 12 by 12 paper, that was also in peach. And then, of course, I added some white leaves and these little quaily things as fillers. But and then a little another silver, the same one I used out here, I used that as a flower center here. But I am so loving how that came out. And can you just see these flowers like on a wedding album or a wedding invitation or an anniversary, and then adding those liquid pearls to them? Awesomeness. So, Olga, thank you so much. Um, like I said, her and I came up with very similar ideas. Oh, and this is the part I was going to share with you guys. Um, as Olga had mentioned, because I did watch her video, you can use these for bridal showers, baby showers, um, birthday parties, um, presents for teachers. There's just endless possibilities. Presents for friends, which is what I did. Once, for my project, once you take the goodie bag out, and you can put little tags here, which I did not do. I was going to do. But you can add a little piece of twine and create a little tag and have the little tag hanging off like the Coach bags. That would have been so cute. When you're all done using this and you get your goodies, what I love about this particular making it with the chipboard is it's because it's so sturdy. I mean, can you guys hear how sturdy this box is now? This little purse-shaped goodie box, you can now use it to store supplies in. You can put your stamps, have it by your desk. You can put your goodies in here. You can put your pencils. You can put your scissors. Where are mine? Here they are. You can put your scissors in there, and it's going to hold it up. And you can also adjust the sides. Now, I made this one very small. This is only a 1-inch tab here that I used. But you can make these as wide as 4 inches, 5 inches. Can you imagine having a nice big box or a bigger box, which I might just do next, and then having it shaped of a purse, and then decorating that whole box and then giving that to someone, and they can put, I don't know, maybe 6 by 6 paper pads in it, or, you know, but creating it big enough so that they can maybe store flowers in it, whatever your little heart desires. Or maybe you can go out there and get this die, Laura's little purse, and you can create a whole slew of storage containers made in the shape of a purse. You know it's going to be sturdy enough to hold just about anything. The only thing I would do, since this was my first time making this one, I would do something about maybe covering this, or maybe making the tabs so they interlock, and then you don't have these little gaps and you don't have to worry about anything spilling out. I mean, the possibilities are endless, guys. You can basically do whatever you want with them. I sure hope you like this idea and this project, and maybe this will give you a few ideas of your own. And like I said, check out Olga and Janice's tutorials. Janice for the flower, Olga for her version of a goodie bag using this purse die. And like I said, maybe you can make your own storage. I made mine, basically, I didn't make it as wide as what I was telling you because I wanted to make mine wide enough for my recipient to use, but also that I can ship it to her and one of those priority. But I am going to try to, maybe I'll do one for myself first and make a bigger one um, and have it on my desk so that I can maybe put my little crafting uh, stuff that I use and have this sitting on my desk. How pretty would that be? So guys, have a most blessed weekend. I hope you like this project, and if you do happen to go on over to Diamond Dyes and buy the dye, and if you do happen to create something, I would love to see your projects. Please send me a message so I can go on over and see what you created. Thank you all for watching and have a most blessed day. Enjoy your weekend. Bye for now.